Do you trust yourself? Do you trust life? Do you trust people? I spent a long time not trusting me. I was someone who looked to others for my answers, looked to others for my direction. Just tell me what to do. I don't know what the right answer is. What is the right answer? Do you have my answer? And I certainly didn't trust life to work out. I trusted it to fall apart. That was where my trust lay. And it would often do that, funnily enough. Because in my understanding, we fulfill our expectations. Our expectations are how life turns out. I used to speak from such a young age. If you don't expect much, you won't be disappointed. I can't remember exact language anymore because it's been a long time since I've spoken it, but it was something along the lines of, just don't expect much and then you won't be disappointed. So never hope for the best, basically. Expect the worst, and if anything else happens, then bonus! Because I didn't trust life to work out. And I have completely turned that around now. And on a day like today, I get to really witness myself and the fruits of that way of thinking and of trusting me to have my answers and to know my moves, and of life for working out, even when I don't understand why in a moment. So for example, really silly thing, I couldn't find my car key this morning, was one of the things, and there were other bigger things to deal with. I couldn't find my car key, and I had it in my mind. I knew it was in a pocket. I knew. And I had an appointment to get to with my children, and we ended up having to run out the door and down the road to their grandparents and get driven to the appointment by the grandparent and we were a little bit late, and it was all fine. It was all fine. And the minute I got back in the house, it was like, oh yeah, there's the car key. There's the car key. All the way through that process, it's like, I'm going to find it. Okay, I can't find it. I wasn't even supposed to be taking my kids to this appointment. And then I was. And then I was, because I was, right? So it's this like, whatever is happening is what's happening. And if it's happening, then it's okay, because it's happening. I can be okay with it, or I can not be. And when I'm not, then I'm inviting in overwhelm, I'm inviting in stress, I'm inviting in worry, I'm inviting in contraction and fear into my experience, into my being. And I don't make good choices from there. So when I can stay centered and in the moment, I can be responsive. I can just allow creation and life to flow. So I couldn't find the car key, and straight away the thought was, get on the phone, see if you can get a lift. Okay, this is what we're doing. And I met certain people, there was things that unfolded. And again, I don't need to know why I'm in certain places at certain times. You never know the impact of a smile or a conversation. I believe that there are bigger forces at play beyond my understanding. And so I get to trust that, get to put my trust into that and move from that space of allowing life as it is. And there's so much freedom to be experienced within that. I have the ability to ask for help if that is what is required in a moment. I used to have such a big ego around that. I can do it myself. I'll do it myself. And if I had to ask for help, then oh my word, the language, the internal dialogue, and the meaning that I would attach to that, I would have been mortified to say, I can't find my car key right now. Can you help me? Because I don't want someone to think that I'm unorganized. I don't want you to think that I can't manage my life. It's just something that happened. Doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean anything. And various other, as I say, moving parts through the day that I just, and I share this as a possibility of being able to just breathe and be. watching my kids starting to move around. We're having a sleepover in the living room this evening, so I shall wrap it up there. And yeah, there's so much power. It's really simple. But when something's feeling like it's not going your way, however big, however small, just slowing down and stopping if you can. Finding your center through your breath. So simple. So powerful. Because you have all your answers. You are incredibly powerful. You have everything you need. There's nothing to fix. And you get to allow all of life. And you get to experience all of life. And flow with life, knowing that it is always working out. Trust. Sending lots of love. See you tomorrow.